welcome. I hope you guys and girls are well and enjoying your day, whatever you're up to, and you join me here on Car Mechanic Simulator 2021. And we've got this bad boy, which shouldn't take me long to do, so this is going to be a short and sweet episode. I may even start... No, I'll leave that. It's definitely going to be for the next episode, which is this Ford Escort, which I found, I think, is a barn. Where did I find this? Auction barn. Doesn't tell me. Hang on. Oh yeah, car origin auction. I bought it at auction. I don't think I paid that much for it. I'm already losing money on it, as you can see. But this one, let's just have a look, see what this one is. So I bought this at auction, and I'm making a profit on it, and I have done nothing to it other than sort of like do the necessary. Well, actually, I've done nothing but other than check it. Now, this shouldn't have an ECU in it. I didn't think it would, but I checked it anyway, just to make sure, just for accuracy's sake. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong thing. I need that. Let's get that out, compression tester, and see what the rates tell me. See, they're all fairly good. Piston rings are good. This is all pretty good. I'll stretch this out a little bit longer, just so we have the time. I don't think I'm going to tear this whole thing to bits. I don't see it warranting tearing to bits. I'll give it a wash. I don't think it needs it, but I will give it a wash anyway. See what the tyres are like. See, they're all good. All within fairly new, acceptable conditions. Again, all in good, fairly good nick. Let's close the bonnet. And then let's close the boot as well. Jump in it. Can't jump in it. Won't let me jump in it. Let me jump in. That's it. Alright, let's fire it up. I may give it a little bit of a upgrade if it won't let me move it from here. So let's move it to the test path. We haven't done one of these for a while, and let's put it on the test path and actually we'd like to test it. See, the brakes are very good. I suspect the suspension is going to be very good as well. Yes. Yeah. Why won't you let me out? Won't let me out. Oh, we've got to escape. Right, okay. Let us do a wheel alignment. Again, wheel alignment is all good. Light alignment. Does that need doing? Again, that looks fairly good. It's in normal, tolerable range. Okay. Let's move it to the washer then. Car wash. Let's wash it first. I don't think it needs it, but wash it anyway. No, it doesn't look any different. Let's valet it as well on the inside. So I'm at a loss what I'm going to do with this. Let's move it back to lifter 1. I could just sell it and make a profit right now. But I won't. Let's tell you what we'll do. I know it doesn't need it, but I'm going to do an oil change on it. Let's just, first things first, let's see if there's anything else that looks suspicious on it. I don't think there is going to be anything that's going to look really suspicious. Come on, let me scan the exhaust. Thank you. Let me look at the drive shaft. Yeah, it will. Right, let me look at the gearbox. I could take it out on a spin, but I don't. To be honest, I don't think it warrants it. And looking at the rest of the parts, like body 94%, I could rip all the body panels off and tart them up a bit. Let's do that. I don't think it warrants it, but I'll do it anyway. Because again, they're within tolerable range, but I don't think we can replace the lights. I think the lights, I will take them off anyway. See if I can repair them. It doesn't warrant it. But again, just no. Again, I know it doesn't warrant this, but get it as good as we can for shifting it on. I might upgrade the brakes on this. That's not correct. It should be a chrome spoke knockoff, but hey ho. So if we're going to upgrade the brakes, I think this would be drums on the back. Pretty sure these are drums on the back. And I can keep them brake discs for another job. And pads for another job. I should really take the battery out, but we'll do that when we get to that point. This disc's on the back. I'm pretty sure, I can't remember if these were discs on the back or drums. They may have been discs. I know the Mark II Jag was. It was inbound brake or inboard brakes though, which were a bit of a pig to work on, to be fair. So let's go. Let's make sure my parts list is cleared. It is not, so clear that now. And then let's... Oh, hang on. One of them have vented and one of them won't, so... Hang on. Clear that again. So, two of them. 4 of them. Again, I know it seems silly, but I don't see any other thing we can do this. Let's do an oil change. And again, I should do a filter change. I don't believe it needs it. We're quickly going to have a look. Yeah, that looks pretty good. The oil itself looks pretty good, but I'll do it anyway because we're here. And I'll replace, I think I'll I'll replace the HT leads. And so let's just open the order list. Brake disc. It won't let me do the brake disc. How about brake disc vented? Right. Okay. This could be an issue. It might not let me. I'm gonna buy just the one. Yeah, why not? Actually, that seems a bit overkill. Let's just give it the drilled ones. Because them ones, that you wouldn't use them. You'd use them for racing. So let's buy 2 of them. I just want to slightly upgrade the brakes. Excuse me, I don't want to... I'll leave the other ones then, and I'll put the Did I take the other wheel? I'm sure I did. Ugh. I didn't. Still on there. It's come off. Thank you. Oh, I've done that. I didn't need to. It's that one I want to do. Because the only reason I'm doing this and not just selling it for a profit, which I could do, it'd have made it an incredibly short episode. Well, look at this. It's nothing needs doing to it. Let's just sell it. I thought I'd do some work on it and then... Yeah, I didn't think the lights would be repairable, but that's not a big issue. Let us order the brake pads. So I need 4 of them. Although, yeah, because I've just laid them brake pads, sorry, brake discs. I don't want to put crooked. Be fair, they'd probably be fairly good at 90-odd%, but just to be... And I'll tell you what we haven't done. We haven't fixed the brakes with the calipers. So quickly fix them up now. As you can tell, it's kind of, my whole system's gone out the window. I normally just rip them to bits and then repair, put them back together again. But now I have to kind of figure out what I really want to do, if it really warrants doing it or not. Put the best tire on there. Again, it would be a chrome spoke knockoff. How chrome spoke knockoffs, for those people that don't know, I'll explain it on the other side as I put it together. I'll start to explain it. Basically, how chrome spoke works, they're different to a conventional hub with studs in it, or that you bolt the wheel onto. I'll demonstrate here. I'll put this on. Basically, see these outer edges? What would you use? You'd use a mallet. Now, you would want to use a copper-sided mallet or wooden mallet, just so you wouldn't scuff up the chrome finish on the spin-off. But you knock it, and then once you knocked it loose, you just wind it off with your hand, and that's how they used to work. And then when you wind them on by hand again, and once you get to a certain tightness, you just tap it, and then it's on. And the spokes itself, again, I've probably spoken about this in the past, but spokes, they need to be adjusted at least once a year, or checked once a year, or at least once every 2 years. What I typically do is I check them every time I see them. And what you can do is you can you can tap them, and they make a certain noise. If they ring, they're good. If it's a dull sound, it's loose. Right, that's that back on. And once you've picked up on it, you know what if it does make the dull noise, you know that it's loose and you're going to need to get retightened. Now, it's not an easy thing to do, actually. Let's check the antifreeze level. It's probably full, but yeah, it was full. Let's take the battery out. Let's check the brake. That is over full, really, but again, it's not going to drain it out just to put it in. Now, these are SUs. Now, how these are carburetors, how these work, it's difficult to explain, but inside there is a little rod with a spring, and it looks like it's a little piston, and it basically, how it works with the Venturi and the Butterfly, it works with a little oil, and if the oil comes, or if the oil dries out or goes a bit skanky, you have to sort of change the oil out, and then we'll top them up. Let's top that up. Talking about topping up, that should be full. Quickly put the battery on the charge. I know it probably doesn't need it, but do it anyway. Again, 98%. Let's whip out the plugs if I can. I'm not going to bother with the carbs. I don't. Where the air filter would be in here. Won't let me take them off. Why won't you let me take them off? Let me guess. We have to take the whole assembly to bits? No. Okay. Oh, hang on. Is there... Am I looking at this the wrong way? That's a challenge in itself. Is there a set of bolts which I need to undo? Maybe I have to go underneath the car to get to it? No, it needs to be accessed from the engine bay. Oh, I see. I've spotted them. Yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense. I didn't spot them at first of all because it's such far distance away. But there's some little C-clips, which actually is correct. There should be some little C-clips in there. I think there's more than that though. I think it's more than 2. I think it's like 4 or 8 of them. It still won't let me take that off. Maybe now it'll let me take that off. Is there I could have just taken the filter out, but it doesn't matter. Is there a race and tune version of that? We will go and have a look in a minute. First things first, let's go to the parts list. All we need 6 of those. One of those. And let's go to the main shop, the tuning department. Open search box, spark plug. Yeah, we need 6 of these. This should by rights have a distributor as well. Now let's quickly just see where the HT leads hiding. That's not them. That can't be them. No. They're there. Let's see if that air filter is here. Yes, it is. By that. Ignition wires. Yep. I'm not gonna... If it has got a distributor, let's have a look. Ski. The HT leads went to round here somewhere. Did they just vanish? Ignition head. Sorry, cylinder head. I've got to see where they actually attach to. I'm sure they went over here somewhere. Which would suggest to me this has got a distributor. Ah, there. Hiding in plain sight. Do I really want to replace that? Come on. Give me that other clip. Yeah, might as well go the whole hog. I won't replace the distributor. I will take it out and repair it if it's repairable. It seems a bit of a waste. I'll just put a new rotor arm. Repair these bits while I'm at it. I'll repair it and keep it. As we're putting plugs in, we might as well add that to the list, that to the list, and then go to search that. Got the wires. Where's the dizzy cap? Yeah. Again, this would be sacrilege for all those purists that are out there to be like, you're destroying it by making it doing this. Now, typically I know for a fact that E-Type brakes aren't great. And there is a company that already does this. They upgrade the brakes, the gearbox, the cooling system as well, because these things do seem to overheat very easy. It's another thing that happens with the old E-Types. They get hot. So they upgrade all the radiator systems, and I think they upgrade them to electronic cooling, and they upgrade the ignition system, so it's just a bit more environmentally friendly. They make it electronic ignition. Those purists out there go, oh, it's not all original Jag parts, and there are people out there do that, trust me. And I agree with them in their aspects, but if you want it for the modern day, you need to do some sort of like upgrading to it. No, I won't bother the fuel filters. I'll leave them as is, because I think that's enough. Let's put some oil in it. Right, see how that is for level. Not quite. Almost. Not quite. Needs a dab more. That should do it. Bang on. Cool. So that's now all uprated. The ignition's all uprated. I'm not going to bother the carbs or anything else. I'm just doing a sympathetic upgrade just to give it a bit more bang and a bit better stopping power on the front. Okay, now that's going to make that... In real life, I'd want to upgrade the backs as well as the fronts, because otherwise that's going to be... The front's going to be very, very... Well, it's going to be a lot better braking performance than the back, and the back's just going to lock up. So you want to sort of like adjust that, so then it's, the brake bias is more towards the back a bit more, and upgrade the brakes. If you were to do it that way, just do the fronts. You'd want to upgrade the brake bias. But anyway, I'm dribbling on. Let's start putting bits body work back on. I don't know if that was the right plate for that, but it's on anyway. Seems a bit daft what I'm doing, I know. When I bought it, I thought, shall I buy this? It looks almost too good. I thought there'd be more wrong with it than there actually was. But hey ho, there you go. Let's grab the battery off it. Open the bonnet back up and stick the battery back in. Where do you live, battery? Over here. Yep. Fully charged battery. Okay. Did I put the back lights in? I'm sure I did. I did not. I've now got to do another light alignment. It's probably fine, but I just want to be on the safe side. Now it's got oil. Right, that does look slightly different now. No, I've fixed that, but I fixed it all, so it should be the same, and I have washed it. So, there is a difference in the finish. Can you see that? Is that just my imagination? Is that my imagination, or there is a difference in the finish between that and that? And I've washed it all, and I re-welded this, so there shouldn't be any difference at all. But anyway, it is a mod. Let us... Actually, no, it's not a mod. It's part of the DLC. Let's drop it down. That over there is a mod. This is part of the... Let's move it to the dyno tester. I'm not expecting a great deal of difference between this, but... Yeah, didn't think so. 8 horsepower. It's increased the Newton meters of torque though, because it's obviously got lighter. I don't see how that would make it the torque better. It'd make the brake better, but not torque. Anyhow, let's just take it to... this map here, the Purgatory map. We'll spin in second, third, okay, and fourth. Either he's dropping the clutch like nobody's business, or yes, it's maxed out at 170. Phantom driver. It's Phantom driver. Anyway, enough of that. Turn to garage. Let's quickly take a picture of it, and then I'll sell it. Let's move it out to... I'm just going to move it outside somewhere. There I do. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And let's do a photo of it. Just the height. No. Height. There. No! Didn't want to do that. Wanted to do that. There we go. Cool beans. Let's see how much it's worth now. I'm still making money on it, either way. That's... I want to keep it. I really want to keep it. I shall sell it. If I come across another one that's a bit tattier, we will revisit this. I promise you that. I know it seems a bit bleh, but what am I doing? I'm trying to sell it, please. Are you sure? Yes. I really wanted to keep that car, but I just didn't feel right keeping it because we didn't really do much to it. But anyway, that concludes the episode on the Jag. I hope you guys and girls enjoyed it. If you did, please feel free to like. If you didn't enjoy it for any reason at all, please feel free to dislike. Either way, please leave comments down below so that I can improve in the future. If you know anyone else that may also enjoyed the video, please again, guys and girls, please feel free to share it. Helps me out a lot, and I don't mind you sharing. And if you're new to my channel or see future episodes of this, especially this bad boy here, which will be the next one, Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so then you're aware as soon as I upload the next video. I'll see you in the next one. TTFN.